a bottle, let your body waddle. Crack a bottle.
What is going on, guys? My name is Crimson CBAD, and today we are back with another not live team builder. Like, it's a team builder. I try it out, I ladder with it, and then I've come up with the results. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But today we are focusing this team builder on one of my favorite changes in the small gun tiering. If you guys did not know, the tiers were changed recently, and my favorite move personally is that Mammal Swine was brought down to UU. So I wanted to bring a UU team that's centered around that Mammal Swine being dropped down to UU. So as you can see, we've got our Mammal Swine here carrying the life orb, rocking that thick fat ability. That way, if anybody wants to come in with any fire type moves, we're not having that. We're not having that. And it, you know, resists ice a bit more as it is. So moves we've got Ice Shard priority, we've got Earthquake for that just heavy hitting stab move, Icicle Crash again for that heavy hitting stab move, and then I also wanted it to be our stealth rocker. So that way, if we come in and we get rocks up, they might think it's a bit more defensive with that rock move. They might want to switch out in, and then we hit it with an Ice Shard, Earthquake, Icicle Crash. Either way, it's what I enjoy. It's how I wanted to run it. 252 HP, 252 attack, super bulky, super heavy hitting, 4 in speed just to outspeed anything else with that uninvested base 80 speed that they've got rocking in the UU tier. Adamant Nature is going to make it hit that much harder. And with Mammal Swine, it's weak to fighting, steel, water, grass, and fire. So fire's obviously nerfed by the thick fat ability. We've got fighting, steel, water, and grass, so I kind of wanted to make a core a little bit around that. And I thought to myself, what's going to be good against water and grass? What's going to be able to hit that up? What's going to have good coverage against fighting and steel as well? So that brings us to our next Pokemon, Bouquet, the Roserade. Roserade already has an impressive special defensive base stat of 105. So because it's going to be in our core, I wanted that special defense maxed out, I wanted that HP maxed out, and then I gave it a little bit in special attack just so it can take advantage of not only the Technician ability with its hidden power, but also so moves like Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain and Dazzling Gleam hit harder. So as you can see, we're carrying the Assault Vest, so that's going to make our special defense stat through the roof. I was laddering a Rotom Heat, max invested overheat did not take us out, so I was like, wow. Absolutely blew my mind. Technician ability is going to give that hidden power fire a little bit more bang for its buck when we go in on any steel types that want to come in on the Roserade. Sludge Bomb stab, Giga Drain stab. Giga Drain also gives us the HP recovery that we need. Dazzling Gleam for coverage. It's going to be able to hit the fighting type that Mammal Swine is weak to. It's going to be able to hit any dark type Pokemon that want to come in, like an Umbreon, anything like that. We are going to be able to hit that super hard. And now, next thing I needed is I wanted a Defogger, because hazards are a thing in UU. You've got Galvantulas running around. You've got plenty of Stealth Rocker options. Fortress with spikes, Tentacruel Toxic Spikes. I wanted a Defogger so that way we can take care of that. So my next Pokemon, and I also wanted to be our defensive wall. So our next Pokemon is going to be Buzzy the Mandibuzz. Buzzy carrying the leftovers. Big pack ability. I mean, Overcoat wasn't really too big. What were the other options? Overcoat and Weak Armor weren't two options I really wanted to run. Leftovers for recovery. Moveset, I'm running Defog, Knockoff, Taunt, and U-Turn. Defog, obviously, to get rid of the rocks, any sort of entry hazards we've got coming our way. Knockoff's going to take off any items they've got. It's Stab. Taunt, just in case they want to try and set up on Mandibuzz for whatever reason. Gets rid of any sort of baton passes that you see coming out there. So that's also good. U-Turn just for that switching priority that we get, keep people on their toes. The EV spread that I've got here, I've got an odd number of HP, so in case we do come in on rocks, for whatever reason, we can still live. 100 in defense to take advantage of that natural bulk that it has. 156 in special defense also, just in case, to help boost that up. It's going to give us a nice spread of our overall stats. Impish Nature is going to definitely push that defense through the roof, which is good in my opinion. Now, I wanted, and Mandibuzz were weak to Rock, Electric, Ice, and Fairy. Roserade, I didn't cover Roserade stats. Roserade 250, oh, I did talk about that. Calm Nature, definitely. The next thing I wanted to bring in was something that was going to be able to hit a lot of the, we've got a huge fire weakness between the Mammal Swine and the Roserade. I wanted an electric immunity other than Mammal Swine to help kind of protect the Mandibuzz, and as you can see on the team, the Slowking that we have. So we ventured a little bit lower, and I got Mega Camera up because that sheer force ability is just absolutely nuts. So with that in mind, I gave it Earth Power and I gave it Heat Wave for stab, Flash Cannon for coverage, Hidden Power Grass on any water Pokemon that want to come in. We can definitely hit it for whatever reason. 240 HP is going to make it pretty bulky. We've got odd number of HP, so we can switch in on rocks. 252 special attack puts it through the roof. That means those sheer force attacks are going to hit that much harder. And then a little bit in special defense, just to kind of give it, you know, a little bit. Maybe it can take a hit. Modest Nature is going to push that special attack through the roof again. And that being said, it had a water and a ground weakness. So we've got the ground immunity in Mandibuzz, but I wanted something else that was going to be able to take a water type move that it could, you know, potentially set up. So I'm bringing David the Slowking. David carries the leftovers and it has the regenerator ability, so I didn't see a need to bring a slack off on it because we can already switch it out. We've got the leftovers recovery. If we get knocked up, we can switch out and take that recovery with the regenerator. Scald and Psychic are for stab, Nasty Plots for setting up for late game sweeps, Flamethrowers for any Pokemon that want to come in, Fortress, what else did I run into? Whimsicott, Shaman, those are a bunch of things I saw while I was laddering that Flamethrower can definitely take care of with that, especially after a Nasty Plot. 152 in HP, so it's got some bulk behind it. 104 in defense, so that way it can take a hit. It already had a good natural special defensive stat, so I decided to leave that alone. 252 special attacks, going to push that through the roof. It's already super slow, so I just gave it a quiet nature. No sense in, you know, putting any sort of hindering any of our other stats for whatever reason. We could have hindered attack, but speed's already slow as is, so I figured why not just take it at that. And then last thing I wanted a bit more coverage, and I also wanted so Slowking, we've got the Nasty Plot. We've got kind of a special attack sweeper that we can set up and sweep. The next thing I wanted, which is another good Pokemon that I'm glad got bumped up to UU. So Mamoswine got brought down, Slurpuff got brought up. Slurpuff is one of my favorite Pokemon. I brought in the last team builder, so you guys are familiar with this set. We've got Cupcake the Slurpuff, Citrus Berry, Unburden, Belly Drum, Facade, Play Rough, and Drain Punch. Citrus Berry, Belly Drum, and Unburden are a deadly combination with this because when you Belly Drum, you're going to drop down to 50, max out your attack, pop a Citrus, hop back up. Unburden boost is going to put that speed stat through the roof. Facade I brought on there because a max attack invested Facade, if somebody tries to say, oh, well, you know, we can just Willow the Slurpuff, and then, you know, then boom, done. Facade takes care of that in my opinion. Play Rough for stab, Drain Punch for health recovery, so those three moves I definitely enjoyed. 4 in HP, actually, you know what, here. Yeah, 4 in HP gives us that even amount of HP, so as soon as we pop down, as soon as we Belly Drum, go down to 50, we pop the Citrus. 252 in attack, 252 in speed, Jolly Nature, just so we can make sure we outspeed a lot of things that come in. So, that being said, guys, quick team recap. Mamoswine, Bouquet the Roserade, Buzzy the Mandibuzz, Vegeta the Mega Camerupt, David the Slowking, and Cupcake the Slurpuff. As always, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a thumbs up rating for me. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought of this team, if there's anything I didn't cover, if there is any blatant weaknesses I'm not seeing just by looking at this team, please let me know. And also let me know if you want to see another Pokemon for next week's team builder. So, as always, guys, my name is CBAD, and I will talk to you all soon. Later.